All right, let's dive in. We've got a massive IPL showdown on our hands. Chennai Super Kings taking on the Kolkata Knight Riders at the legendary Chepauk Fortress. Now, for one team, this is all about defending their home turf. But for the other, it's a desperate, desperate hunt for that first win. The pressure is absolutely immense.
So here's what we're going to break down. We're going to look at the clash of legacies, then the Chepauk Fortress itself. After that, the key players' showdowns you need to watch. We'll get into why the toss is so decisive here. And finally, we'll map out the pathways to victory for both of these teams.
Okay, first up, let's talk about the big picture. You've got two IPL powerhouses, right? But this season, wow, they are in completely different and frankly pretty tough situations. It's a real story of historical strength clashing with some very difficult present-day struggles.
And this table right here just says it all, doesn't it? It really shows you the pressure cooker this match is. I mean, look down at the bottom. CSK just managed to scrape their first win after 3 straight losses, while KKR, well, they're still looking for that first W. Both teams are absolutely desperate for points to get their campaigns going, which makes this a massive must-win game for momentum. But, if you think their current form is the whole story here, you'd be mistaken. Because when you look at the long-running rivalry between these two, it has been anything but a balanced fight.
Yeah, check this out. It's the sheer dominance that's so interesting. CSK has won 20 of their 32 games against KKR. That is a huge historical edge. And you know where that dominance is really felt? On their home turf. And that is where the real story of this match begins.
Which brings us to the MH Chidambaram Stadium, or Chepauk. Look, this isn't just any old cricket ground. Its unique conditions literally dictate how the game is played. The strategy is built around this pitch.
So what do we actually mean when we say a slow, spin-friendly pitch? Well, thanks to its red soil, the surface is pretty abrasive, so the ball grips into it, it loses pace off the deck, and it can turn sharply. For batters, it's an absolute nightmare trying to time your shots. But for spinners, it is paradise. Even the fast bowlers who can use cutters and slower balls have a field day here. This is the central puzzle you have to solve at Chepauk. And the scores really tell that story. An average first innings total of just 170 tells you everything you need to know. This is not a flat track where you can just expect 200 plus every single time. Putting up a good, defendable score here is a game of skill and patience, not just brute force. So this leads to the million-dollar question. Do you bat or bowl first? Now, the numbers are fascinatingly close, but they do show a slight edge to the team that bats first. The classic Chepauk formula is to put runs on the board and then use your spinners to squeeze the life out of the opposition as the pitch gets even worse. Which brings us to the players themselves. Who can actually master these conditions? This match is really going to boil down to a few huge battles between explosive batters and some really crafty spinners who can control the whole tempo of the game, especially in those crucial middle overs. And first up, you have to talk about CSK's Sanju Samson. That quote about his last game being a one-man show, it is no exaggeration at all. Scoring 115 on this exact ground shows he has the blueprint for success here. He is the kind of player that can just take the game away from you all by himself. But hold on, it's not just Samson. Ayush Mahatre has been that steady hand, the anchor who builds the innings and holds it all together. His recent unbeaten 59 shows he is the perfect partner for Samson's aggression, and together, they create a really, really formidable top order for Chennai. Now, on the bowling side, this is the main event. It's the battle of the spinners. Those middle overs, say from 7 to 15, that's their office. For CSK, Noor Ahmad's deceptive run gun can break open any partnership. But KKR has an absolute master in Sunil Moraine. His mystery spin and just incredible economy rate can suffocate any batting lineup. His 4 overs will be KKR's best shot at controlling Chennai's innings. So given everything we've just talked about with this pitch, you can probably understand why the toss here isn't just a formality. It is, you could argue, the most important strategic moment before a single ball is even bowled. But get this, here is a wild twist. Ruturaj Gaikwad has a shockingly low 25% toss win rate, and he has a 0% success rate at home. On the other side, Ajinkya Rahane's got a 50% record overall, but he hasn't won a single toss away from home either. I mean, this just adds an amazing layer of unpredictability to that crucial coin flip. And yeah, this quote from the experts pretty much sums it all up.
The huge advantage of getting to choose whether you bat or bowl first on this pitch, it can set the entire tone for the match, and let's be honest, it often decides the outcome right then and there.
Okay, so let's put all of the pieces together. How does each team navigate these challenges and actually walk away with a win? Here are the most likely blueprints for success for each of them.
For Chennai, the plan is crystal clear. Step 1, win that toss. Bat first, no questions asked. Step 2, lean on Samson and Mahatre to get you through those middle overs and set a platform for an explosion in the death overs. That's the final 5. And get to 180 plus. And then step 3, let your spinners, led by Noor Ahmed, completely strangle the chase on a wearing pitch.
Now for KKR, the path is definitely tougher. They have to defy those toss odds and somehow get to bat first. Their best shot is to go absolutely ballistic in the power play, that's the first 6 overs with fielding restrictions, to score fast. Then they need their experienced finishers to post a competitive total before they bank everything on their trump card, Sunil Narine, to spin a web and defend it. It requires almost perfect execution.
So it really all comes down to this, doesn't it? Can KKR's sheer desperation for a win fuel an upset and allow them to finally breach the Chepauk fortress? Or will Chennai's deep, deep understanding of their home conditions and that incredible historical record just prove to be too much? It's going to be a fascinating contest.